have a look at your environment. Are you able to access friends and family easily in your environment, or do you find yourself quite isolated and alone? If you do that, what will happen is you will accept any kind of relationship that comes to you. But if you have a network of people that you can see regularly, that you can confide in, that you can trust, what will happen is you'll only want a relationship with somebody you can also trust and confide in. What people who are too isolated will do is pick one partner to trauma dump and explain everything and confide only in them because that's the only person they trust. And even if that person hasn't earned that trust, they just put all their trust in that person, and then they can't let go of that person because they haven't spread out the trust over time and they haven't got other people that they can trust in their life. So you don't want to use that time of being single as a time of being isolated. Use that time to figure out your own identity. When people can't be alone, they don't have their own identity. So what will happen is they go from one relationship to another, kind of adapting and morphing into that new person's identity and losing themselves. And as a result, their relationships become more and more draining because they don't recognize themselves anymore. So you want to make sure that you enjoy that single time, find your identity in that space, and then look for somebody who aligns with this identity that you realize is genuinely you, rather than just remnants of the relationship or just copy and paste whatever man or woman you're with. You just kind of morph around them. Because I have to be realistic with people nowadays, because divorces are so high and being, single, and their predictions of how many people are going to be childless and single in their 40s is getting higher and higher. My advice would be to really figure out what you want in the long run. What is it that you want out of a relationship? If it's I want a companion, then you have to pick somebody who shares your same goals in life. That's all. If you just really, really want a companion, pick somebody whose values are aligned, who shares the same goals, and then try and look for people in that environment. That might be work, it might be your leisure activities, it might be through mutual friends, but somebody who has similar values more than anything else. If you are looking for kids and you're saying to yourself, I don't really care that much about the companion, but I really, really want to start a family. I really, really want to start a family. The biggest mistake you can make in your life if you're really want to start a family is picking the wrong person to have kids with. It is a death sentence. You will regret it until the day you die. And the reason being is you'll either separate and you then have to share your child with this person that you can't stand for the rest of your life, or you will have to raise your kids in a way that is not aligned because this person is not like you. You then pass on that trauma to the kids.